into that conversation. If I can find out in 9 months, there's something going on.
In the phone.
All right. Let's pass on shit. Give me that. Oh. Oh. Oh, goody. There's All right. Got me a donut.
So many pockets.
Everyone's phone on silent?
Mm-hmm. No. It's on vibrate.
Vibrate.
Like the Hailstorm song, Do Not Disturb.
Yeah.
Just about her having a threesome.
All right, very good. Well, good morning and welcome to another episode of the Grossly Off Topic Podcast.
You always get thrown off.
I'm your host, Pop Smurf.
Yeah.
I'm the Viking.
I'm the diplomat.
I'm Florida man.
And I'm 31.
We have a pretty interesting show going on today. Viking wanted to talk about Labor Day and its origins, and it is Labor Day today. We're here because, well, we're federal workers and we don't work on Labor Day. So we have that. We have another thing. We have another thing that I think the Viking is still unaware of.
Yes, I am absolutely.
The bet.
Okay, good.
The bet.
Okay, the bet. This is going to be a good bet. You're going to enjoy this one. You're going to love this.
We'll see.
I promised you it has nothing to do with you.
But you can technically partake.
Well, he can partake.
You
I
can
don't even
technically
know what
partake.
these guys are talking about.
That's a lie.
That's a damn lie.
Yeah.
So we have that, and we'll see what else we get into today.
I trust you guys about as much as I can throw a 6'3", 215-pound man.
Oh, I get it. I see what you did there.
It's too early for us. Like, no one here is actually 6'3".
So it is Labor Day. So happy Labor Day to you, those of you
Who celebrate?
who are part of the workforce. I'm sorry.
Who celebrate?
I am sorry for those of you. Yeah,
He's trying
I
to
don't know.
speak here.
I'm sorry. I don't know where the hell that came from.
that's all right. Go with it, man. Whatever you feel in your
Feel the
soul.
rhythm.
Yeah.
Feel the rhyme. Come
Get
on now.
up.
It's podcast time.
It's bobsled time. Cool runnings. I watched that the other day.
No more
It's too early for
copyright.
this shit. All right, let's go.
yeah.
It is early, but these seem to be like it's either first thing in the fucking morning or after work seem to work the best for us. I don't understand why. I'm not awake.
I'm not. No.
I'm half asleep.
I don't know why you're not awake, Florida man. You wake up early in the morning. Naturally, right?
Yeah.
Well then that's stupid.
It doesn't mean I'm awake.
Well then what do you do? When you wake up, right?
Watch TV.
He gives all the old right hand hug.
Watch
Oh,
TV.
first thing in the morning?
Oh, yeah. Every day. Every day.
That's a lie.
Keeps body count low.
Like every single day.
Start your
No.
day off with a bang.
Yeah.
Huge advocate for masturbation. Keeps the body count low.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying you don't jerk off every day because you probably do.
With that hair, absolutely.
Oh, that hair is fantastic.
Hitting the donut box.
Yeah, the diplomat brought us in some donuts. He was feeling gracious today. I'm not sure why. Why did you do that?
Because he had to cancel yesterday on us.
No.
Oh, wait. No, you two did that.
What?
Never mind.
Well, we all kind of did because
It was a group effort.
Yeah, we went to the Guardians
He had
game.
the air show. We went to the Guardians.
Man, it was such a good game too, and then they just gave up.
Why?
Fucking mental mistakes. They overthought it.
Yeah.
Who shot the
Guardians
most
lost.
goals?
Hmm?
Who shot the most goals?
We're talking about baseball here.
Mario Lemieux.
I don't do.
I had to answer, so. So it is Labor Day, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the Viking to get us started with the origins of Labor Day and why we celebrate Labor Day. Was it Ronald Reagan's fault?
No.
Okay. Damn it.
Actually, this started to happen right after the Civil War. Yeah.
Oh, so it's Lincoln's fault.
No.
Now you're blaming another Republican for our issues.
Well, okay, so right after the Civil War, and we started getting into the early 90s, or 1900s.
That's a big jump.
Early 90s.
But
Civil War.
during that time, it was not uncommon to work 80 hours a week, kids working, in coal mines and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
That labor unions started to form up.
Jesus, simmer down there, diplomat. Big old strong man.
I'm trying.
Wait, so unions started that long ago?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, they weren't
Our
official
unions from 1889.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't what they are today. It's organized. It was basically more situational. I mean, you always had some type of unions. You always had, the Masons Guilds and stuff like that. And those kind of formed into what our modern day unions are. But between Civil War and the early 1900s with the boom of the Industrial Revolution,
Okay.
it wasn't uncommon to be working 7 days a week, 80 hours a week, having kids work, no days off, and people had enough of it and started to violently,
beard.
in some cases.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what happened last time.
I'm like, what is doing that?
You turned everything off. It's not that.
Get a band and tie it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start using the beard
braid
braids.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Viking braid it.
Yeah, I got beard braids, or beads. I just got to get them put
Is it long enough?
ish.
Now it's going to be.
Trust me, it's never long enough.
But, the people started to, revolt against. I mean, you had the piss poor conditions of the coal mines and the railroad industry and stuff like that were coming up. And, like I said, it started to get violent. I mean, people were protesting in the streets. People were killed.
Were these mostly peaceful protests, or?
Oh, God, we're not getting into that.
No, some of these protests were not. They were...
We had...
I mean, you've seen stuff like gangs in New York and...
there were actually a lot of steel mill revolts where a lot of people died.
So when the unions finally got the government to listen to them and started creating what is now OSHA, fair, safe practices and industries, and they got rid of child labor, which is trying to bring that back now.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Add one to the tally.
But they got the 40-hour work week, that we have today, which needs to be reevaluated.
Still too much.
Right. Grover Cleveland made Labor Day officially a federal holiday.
Grover Cleveland.
Yes.
Was that in his first term or his second term?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I didn't.
They were non-sequential?
But so since then, we had the first Labor Day parades and, acknowledging it. The reason why I wanted to bring light to this, is strength of unity in the working class in this country is what we need to make any positive changes. Obviously, it takes time, but we currently are, we've had congressmen and women destroying unions for, the last 70 years.
And glitching.
Well, yeah. I felt it was really necessary after, especially the monumental victories that Amazon drivers got and the UPS drivers got. That bringing light to the fact that Labor Day is a holiday that was put in place for the working class, and as a union member for a retail company for years. Out of all the holidays I had to work, this one pisses me off the most because this is the one that is for the workers.
Amen.
And it absolutely pisses me off that our bosses get the fucking day off and we had to work it. So, like I said, I just wanted to, kind of shine a light on, why Labor Day is important, why we need unions in this country, and, start standing together as American people and stop letting our corporate overlords run everything.
I should create another tally, see how many times the Viking gets political.
This one is a politically natured topic. I mean...
Yeah. I don't think you got that political. Did he?
No.
No. I mean, it's true. I've worked probably, well, except for this Labor Day, I suppose. Maybe not the last one either.
No, we wouldn't have worked.
But I typically, it was on it didn't matter what the holiday was. I was working. My favorite one was, as a CCA, when Veterans Day rolled around. And they were able to give people off, and I had to work.
Thank you for your service. You got to work.
Yeah.
Here's 10 to 12 hours of overtime. You're a valued member of our society.
Yeah. All right.
So that's really all I had to say. Like I said, I just wanted to shine a light on...
That's you.
No, I think it's me.
No, it's him.
I think it's both of you.
That one was me.
Look.
Oh.
Mine does that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, people couldn't see that.
Another reason why we need to start recording with cameras.
Yeah. So yeah,
We'll have a table.
all of you who
Some of these issues will go away.
all of you who are working on Labor Day, I'm sorry,
Sucks to suck, nerd.
unless you're a CCA or Amazon. Sucks to suck. But everyone else, hey, hopefully you get to enjoy some part of the day or something like that. Okay. Yesterday, me and 31, we went to the Guardians game. That is baseball.
Baseball.
America's pastime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we were on the way, right? And over on the road, the firefighters come out with the boot, the fill the boot thing. You ever seen this? They've done it a lot.
It's called Fill the Boot. It's for...
It's like donations.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like fundraisers, right?
Yeah.
Well, they were...
My first thought was fill the boot is in Das Boot.
Oh, no, not Das Boot. No, they're not drinking.
Those
Yeah,
actually do suck to drink, by the way. I had drinking out of one. They do suck to drink. Like, if you ever seen Beer Fest where they have to turn it?
Turn it.
Yeah, you actually have to do that. I thought that was just a joke they made. Until one time I was drinking, all of a sudden it flew back into my face. I'm like, holy shit, that's real.
You just got to time it perfectly, right?
Yeah.
So we're on the side of the road, and I'm like, oh, that's whatever. I'll give these hose draggers $1. And he came up to the window, and he said, hey, I had $1 in my hand. He goes, oh, thank you for, supporting muscular dystrophy. That's what we're raising for today. I was like, all right. And then he kept walking. 31 goes, wait, why are they trying to fill a boot? It's not like they can use it.
Wow.
Another tally to the board.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit, man.
Well, that's why they have a boot to pass around. It's not being used.
So I was like, well, that's one for the board. Yeah, muscular dystrophy. He
It's 2 for the board.
yeah.
You Viking.
Yeah.
Oh, we're starting off on a roll, boys. Let's keep it going.
Well, we got them kids.
Yeah, 2 for kids, 2 for muscular dystrophy support.
All right. So that was the start of our trip to Cleveland.
And that was just after buying mountain bikes.
Yeah.
Mountain bikes.
Well, I'm sure we'll get into that because we're gonna do that here today finally. But the diplomat went to the air show.
Tell us
He sure did.
The diplomat refers to himself in the third person now.
What?
Can you tell us?
What did you enjoy the most? What was the best part?
Everything. I mean,
Jesus, you sound like my kid after school. What did you do in school today?
School stuff.
Nothing.
I mean, this is what you get from someone who's been an aviation enthusiast for years. I mean, the sounds, the Thunderbirds flying in close formation. It was quite a sight to see.
Yeah,
Exciting.
Very exciting.
actually, it was
Got
pretty
the blood
cool
rushing.
because we were at the game and we got to watch the air show. Yeah, they actually did make quite a few flyovers. I would assume it was the Thunderbirds that flew over for the national anthem, but we were undercover.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
We didn't get
Actually, we're over by the lakefront, and
Yeah.
the Thunderbirds came in, I believe, between 3:45 and 4.
Well, our
That's
game
what-
started at 4.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
So that's so they probably timed it up to fly over us, and then they we saw them fly in a bunch of formations and stuff. Thunderbirds flew for a while.
Yeah. They were up there, I'd say, for about a good 20 minutes to a half hour.
Yeah, that definitely. It was no Blue Angels, but
No.
That's twice now. Your body's making weird noises.
pardon me.
I said no
I
Blue
thought it was
Angels.
me.
Because last year they flew in with, remember their aircraft being blue with yellow stripes?
That's why they're
The
called
Blue
the Blue
Angels.
Angels. Yeah.
But the Thunderbirds are not.
Not blue.
Okay.
I will say this, Diplomat, you have officially reached dad territory.
Dad status.
Yeah, I saw that
with
last night.
that
Dad
TikTok.
status. Oh,
With-
listen, all
with
these
that
videos, all these videos that you're sending and shit.
I mean, you guys
this
asked
small.
for pictures.
Yeah, any video.
You said it in our main group, and then we were out buying bikes, and we looked at it, we're like, we can't see fucking shit. We realized it's because the Viking has a
An Android.
an Android, a shitty phone. So send it
That's
to
why.
the real group.
Gotcha.
And
We
then
can
it
actually
came.
see this shit.
It comes in like high quality. What you
Yeah.
send it.
That's so weird that they have that. They do that though.
It's so weird that people still have Androids.
Agree to disagree.
I was going to say it's because it uses a different SMS uses doesn't use data.
Yeah.
It uses text message.
Right.
RCS and Apple's iMessage uses data to send things. So when it sends it's actually sending the
High
full
quality.
data stuff. So
Viking, when are you getting an iPhone?
Never.
Is it really doing it again?
no, but do you hear it in the headphones?
Yeah.
It's just me and you then.
Yeah.
Oh, that one thing again.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know. It's just static in the headphones. Whatever.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like me and him that hear it, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, we got to see a lot of the air show because they were flying over the stadium, and we got to watch the ball game and best mac and cheese around. I don't even care.
That was some good mac and cheese. And a decent cornbread, too. You didn't get the cornbread.
I didn't get
this
the
time.
cornbread this time because I wanted to double up on mac and cheese.
And he wonders why his body's making sounds today.
I know, right?
Cheese and carbs.
Okay, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this.
Talking about carbs.
Yeah, exactly. While you were gone,
Mm-hmm.
why you think you had a day off? Or no?
No, I think it was just his day.
Yeah, it was my day
Was
off.
it just his day off?
Yeah.
Okay. On your day off, Florida man throws out this preposterous, I don't even know, issue, maybe.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Mhm.
Just to let you know. They're coming up with it on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
I call bullshit.
Yeah, and we're actually going to
Seconded.
need. We actually kind of need. Maybe the audience will give us a little help. Hopefully, to figure this out and put this. Anyways, Florida man said he does not need water at all.
He does not need to drink any amount of water to still be a functioning human.
So what you're saying is that you are the single solitary human on this entire planet that doesn't need water.
Well, now hold on. Don't make him think, second guess himself.
He's just built different.
Yeah. So
Okay, Kim Jong Florida man.
yeah. So he said that he does not need water to live, and I was like, all right. I was like, you think you could go a week without water? He's like, oh yeah, easy. And I'm like, not drinking anything. No, nothing.
I thought he said he could go 30 days.
Oh, no, we got to that. But he was like, oh, yeah, it's all a big water conspiracy.
Oh, big water?
Big water.
Big water, yeah.
Yeah, big water.
Okay.
It's the new big grass.
Yeah, it's the new big grass. It's big water. See how he agreed with that. So he knows what we're talking about.
No, I don't.
So I was like, okay. So eventually we got to a month. I was like, I'll tell you what. I said, I'll tell you what, Florida man. If you can go a month without drinking anything, I'll put $100 on it.
What is it? The only liquids you can get is from fruit?
Yeah, so you can get whatever liquids from food. Okay, so he can eat food. So if he eats a lot of watermelon, he's going to have the shits. But, you know, that would suffice. The diplomat then said, you know what? All right, I'll throw 300 on there.
Cash money.
Okay, so he's at 400 now.
What was that?
And I believe 31
I also
matched my 100.
I also put 100 down, so we're now looking at $500.
So
And then Diplomat made another contribution to the bet.
he did, but I don't remember what it was.
It was what was it, a free room at the hotel we're staying at?
Oh yeah,
For Bruno.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like a suite or a king size room. He said he would pay for it.
Yeah, so you're looking at probably a $600-$700 value.
Well, okay.
No,
here's the question: how are we going to keep him honest?
And this
is where
we started
to get
getting into it, because you're right. Because with that kind of money on the line,
take my word.
And he kept saying, take his word. His word ain't good for shit.
Yeah,
not in this case.
Not in this economy.
I said, well,
on trust.
I said maybe there's like we could have him live streaming, 24 hours a day. You privately, like, you have to have the link or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know that little head thing that they make so you can watch, like, your phone on the couch?
VR?
No, it goes on your shoulders and then it goes right here, right in front.
Oh, it's like a
okay.
little stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just walking around all day with that on.
Oh, that would be all right. That would be cool. Facing you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, facing the grass.
No, facing you.
No, it has to face you.
Okay, facing me.
Right. And so then we were like, well, I wonder if, Google Glasses, you remember those?
Yeah.
But I don't think they make those anymore.
No.
I'm not sure.
So we thought about something like those. I mean, somebody's got to make something like that, right?
We checked Temu.
Did check Temu. Temu does not have mountain bikes, by the way.
In case you're wondering, Diplomat.
God damn it.
Back to Walmart.
Fuck no.
He's gonna show up on a mongoose.
So that was where we got to was keeping him honest, and we're trying to think of how to do this. And that's why I say maybe the fans could help us out. Maybe somebody could give us a hand, because how do we keep him honest? And I said if we got something like Google Glasses or something like that, if it was a possibility. That was him, not me.
That was you.
That was him.
It was me.
Oh. You just happened to cover your mouth at the right
I
time.
did, because I actually had a burp, but I didn't let it go.
I thought I turned enough.
To keep him honest, and then I said, we get the Google Glasses or whatever, you wear those all day long for a month, no problem. The only time you can take them off is when you go to bed, but you have to put them facing you. That way, we can see if he's drinking water.
That's the thing is, I'm willing to put money on this because I know he'd lose.
Exactly, or die, one or the other.
Wait,
well,
die? Nah.
But I mean, we're talking 24/7 because even if he takes a shower and he opens his mouth and lets any water in,
I told him he is not allowed to drink any water in the shower, and he said, "Ew, that's gross."
I'm just throwing out, because, that's kind of how my brain works.
Oh, yeah.
Like every contingency.
Oh, I thought about that.
And, he's going to be drinking lots of soup.
Well, yeah, I didn't even think about soup. Maybe
I didn't either.
Maybe we should say no to soup.
Only Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
Yeah.
That's a store.
It is a store.
Good job.
Like
Fucking
I said, I'm thinking of how he can get around the,
Yeah, soup's a good one. We're going to have to ixnay the snoop.
Soup is that?
We're not talking about my dog here, Mr. Snoop.
Yeah. No, we're going to ixnay the snoop.
How do you keep him honest? Because, unless we recruit a bunch of people to
just follow him around.
Well,
just pay them to watch.
So maybe we need his mom and nephews and sisters' contact information. That might help.
Yeah.
Because I know they'd be against you. Nah. I think they would.
Especially if there's money in it for them.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be IVs in me.
No, that's fluid. That's liquid.
No.
But we didn't say what would happen if he lost. It would be roughly $600 if he won the bet.
Right.
But if you lost the bet, at least Diplomat, Papa Smurf, and myself, and Viking, if you decide to join, would do a slap bet.
Yes.
3 slaps on our choosing whenever we want.
Do you remember How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
When they had those?
Slap bet is.
So it would be 3 slaps from each of us.
Each of us.
Whenever.
Front hand, back hand.
Any kind of slap.
They just got to hit him in the head with an open hand.
I've been really on the fence. There's a archery training technique where you just slap water. It's supposed to help your grip, and I will start training with.
Yeah, that's interesting. What, to get it like flat?
So it was actually something I saw in the TV show Arrow.
Oh, that's a good. I actually enjoyed that show.
I'm like, this is ridiculous. This can't be real. And
I just want my sprinkles. Oh, which one do you want? Maple?
I was trying to avoid that.
That's all right. Fuck it.
But yeah, so I was actually looking at him like, this can't be a real training.
Is that an
exercise.
old fashioned?
Oh yeah.
Now he wants a donut.
Oh shit.
This is why we don't have snacks.
Okay. Anyways, yeah.
So I looked it up, and it's actually a real training exercise where you take a bowl of water and you just slap your hand on the water, open-handed, and it's supposed to help build up your hand strength for pulling the string back, and also help with control of the muscles through the shoulder and everything else. So I'm like, okay, that actually works.
Interesting.
I thought it was some bullshit that they made up for TV.
So that's his, at first they were like, oh, well, you had said, well, he can pay me. And I was like, no. I said, that's not really a good punishment. So we were trying to think of a good punishment that wouldn't hurt him too much, or because we started thinking like, he could go streaking down the road here.
Actually, with his level of toxic masculinity, he has to wear a skirt for a month.
That's cold.
Not a kilt. Like, I'm talking full-on skirt.
Like Catholic schoolgirl skirt.
Are we talking
mini skirt?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Mini skirt.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah.
Oops. Oh, God, he dropped his vape.
And he has to wear a skirt to work.
No, absolutely.
We can't wear skirts to work.
Who says?
Who says?
Ken. They sell skirts, and they can't tell you no because then it's sexual discrimination.
Boom. Some would say transphobic.
Wow.
No one else was thinking that.
No one.
They would have assumed my gender then.
Yeah. So anyway, so we were trying to think of. I can't with you. We were trying to think
You
of
want to break
like.
down trans community and
You're a fucking loose cannon, dude.
Oh, you think?
wow.
So we were trying to
where
think
it's taken
of punishments. Things. Oh, you gonna write transgender on there?
No, trans community.
Okay.
Put
I would
alphabet
go-
mafia.
I would go with a bitch slap. Okay, like a backhanded slap, but with all my rings on.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fine because as long as it's an open hand.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you have 3 times to do this over our lifetime. I mean, wouldn't that be fun? It's a good punishment. I mean,
Save it up until I'm on my deathbed. Bam!
I mean, so here's the thing. Yes. Here's the thing. You know, if he gives it his all, I think he can go a couple days for sure.
I see why you went with orange for me. Florida Gators.
No.
No.
That's a terrible reason.
I probably would have gone actual blue. More blue.
Fuck.
But there's already 2 purples, so how am I supposed to figure that one out too?
Yeah, no, there's a purple and a blue.
No, there's 2 purples.
No, we talked about this yesterday, me and him, because you know, the colorblind community.
Squat up.
We were like, I don't get it. Like, people don't understand. You say you're colorblind, and they think you see in black and white. No,
We were.
Well, there are people that do.
there are
people,
very
but-
small.
very small amount. We were crossing Ontario up in Cleveland,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
and you know, look up. We got the walk signal, so we started going. And Papa Smart's like, "Oh, I didn't even see the walk signal." I'm like, "Ah, it was up for like 3 seconds. The green sign was up." He's like, "It was green." I saw white. I'm like, "It was green."
Yeah.
No, I'm like, it's okay because there's blue fucking everywhere because the Guardians' colors are red and blue.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't even see that. So we're even.
Yeah. Stoplights are weird for me. That's why
Do you get asked that a lot? It's like, well, how can you tell when to go?
because I know the position.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I remembered it.
Don't ever travel outside the country because there are other countries that have
I know. There are other states.
sideways.
You said
Have them
DC.
sideways. Yeah, DC has them on the corners. Maryland, I think, has them sideways.
Yeah.
Right.
And that fucking tripped me out.
The green's on the inside.
Oh, okay. Well, that would have been good to know then.
You're trusting him to say that? I mean,
Well, either way, green lights are white. That green LED light,
Looks white too.
it's white. Fucking white. What you see as yellow light is orange.
That's fucking cool.
And red is very difficult to see. Like when it's sunny out and it's a red light,
Right.
I might not see that. But I'll know if it's green or yellow. So if I'm coming up to a light that either isn't on, I mean, universal stop, right? And then I can get closer to it and see that it's red. But it's not. It's just hard to
well,
see.
you're still doing better than most of the drivers around us because I don't know how many times in the last week I've gone up to the light. My light is solidly green, which means it's been red for at least a couple seconds. You know, across the intersection, like...
I've done that.
Yeah, this last week,
Well, yeah,
I've seen so many people run red lights.
what I'm talking about is in our postal trucks, it's a little...
Oh, I know. I actually had someone just not that long ago do that to me, too.
Yeah.
Like, what the... I almost fucking smacked into someone this morning. I mean, like, hardcore. I'm going, and I was taking my daughter over to the school. She had something to do. And I'm going 25, I think, maybe 30, but really not much faster than that. And I'm coming, and it's just this road, and they have the side streets have stop signs. I couldn't have been 20 feet away from this female, of course.
Oh, explains it.
Driving. She stopped at the stop sign, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then started fucking going and crossing the road. And I don't mean like crossing the road. Yeah, go ahead. Female fucking drivers. And I don't mean crossing the road with a sense of urgency. Okay? Yeah. And I literally, I had to, and I got my bike on the fucking car. My daughter's in the car. And I had to literally slam on my fucking brakes. And I was honking on the horn. And my daughter looked over and she's like, "What are you doing?" to the lady. She's just taking her good old time getting across the road. And then she looks over and she goes, "Ooh."
I hate when they think you're wrong for doing that.
Well, I didn't have a stop sign. Oh, I know. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, shut the fuck up. But yeah, I didn't have a stop sign. And they were stopped at the stop sign. Like, maybe she was colorblind and couldn't see my big fucking vehicle with headlights on.
Your olive green vehicle?
Yeah. Doesn't look like anything around you. Anyways, that kind of pissed me off. And then I thought back and I was like, man, I should have just fucking crushed that car. But then I'm glad I didn't, I guess.
I always have that thought when I
know.
almost get in a car accident. I was like, I should have fucking hit you.
I was talking to my daughter the other day, and I was like, man, I really need a... Well, she goes... Because she's starting to pick up on things. She's like, why is that person walking on this side of the road? I'm like, because he's a fucking idiot. And she's like, they're supposed to walk against traffic, right? I said, yes. Bicycles go with traffic. Walkers... Viking. Pedestrians go against. So you can see the traffic coming and you can, step away if you need to. And they can see you a lot easier.
Yeah, PSA to the biking community. If you're riding on the road, you have to follow all rule laws just like a car.
Good point.
They used to teach that in school.
Yeah, now they don't even teach how to drive, so...
They don't. Nice.
Thank you. Smells like donuts and orange cream.
So anyway, I brought this up. I'm like, yeah, I really want to get a Ram bar. And I was like, well, because she was like, how many points if you run them over? And I was like, well, I said, I need a Ram bar first. She was like, what? I'm like, I don't want to dent the car.
Right.
I said, I put a Ram bar on there. She's like, oh. I said, and you see how the front of my car, because it's made to go off-road, the front of my vehicle has a nice slant on it, so that way it will, it can take rocks and stuff and not.
It's got a skid plate.
Yeah, it's got skid plates and it won't bottom out. And she's like, okay. I was like, yeah, so if I hit them with the Ram bar and hopefully they'll just go under.
Right.
And she's like, are you being serious? I said, hell yeah, I'm being serious.
Bad drivers. I had one on the way home last week. I am driving 5 miles an hour over the speed limit.
And you're out of town right now. You're talking that trip, your
No,
long trip?
I'm talking on the way home from work.
Oh, okay.
I'm driving 5 over the speed limit, and this guy passes me in the turn lane.
Oh, nice.
Like,
well, you're going too fucking slow. Speed it up, bud.
No, hell no, he's not. He's already going 5 over. Yeah. Listen, you know what? That's about what I do. 5 over. If the speed limit is 25, it's fucking 25. Too fucking bad. I'm sorry. I don't make the speed limit, but I have to follow it.
Yeah. I'm like, I've never been so annoyed with someone that I wanted to jump out of the car and just beat the shit out of them as that guy did. Because not only did he pass me in the turn lane, but then cuts me off.
Got over and slowed down, didn't he?
No, it didn't slow down. Just couldn't, wait any longer to, make a safe pass in front of me. So just damn near cut me off. I'm like, motherfucker.
Well, there was the people last night because you accidentally made the wrong turn off the highway, and we're trying to get over it, and we're behind a semi.
This dumb bitch! Another female fucking driver! I had my turn signal on. I'm getting over. It's one of those areas where you're either in these two lanes to go this way, or you're in these two lanes to go the complete opposite way.
Right.
So I'm getting back down to the highway, but because I turned fucking road. The road is just past. I mean, like literally, it touches the on-ramp that you also make a right-hand turn to, right? Mm-hmm. So I accidentally made the right-hand turn onto the on-ramp for the wrong highway. Whatever, we're turning around. So I'm getting there, and I'm like, oh, fuck, because I'm getting on the on-ramp on another whatever. And I have to get all the way over to the left. It's like fucking driving in Chicago all over again. That place fucking sucks, by the way. Don't ever go drive in Chicago if you don't have to. So I get into the middle right lane, and there's a car coming up. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I have my blinker on still. There's a semi in front of me. I can't go any further ahead. This dumb bitch fucking speeds up and slows down.
Right next to you.
Right at my like quarter panel, like in my blind spot. And slows down.
Dumb bitch. I know.
Speaking of turn signals, what's your guys' opinion when you're driving and...
Oh, do I get one?
Hell yeah, dumb bitch. That's right. He did.
She was being a dumb bitch.
Yeah, and eventually I was able to...
when
turn on sport mode.
You're going into construction and there's a merge lane.
I got a story when he's done.
Oh, go ahead.
What is your opinion on letting people that wait till the last second get over?
No, fuck you.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
When they were redoing this one out here,
yeah.
I fucking hated people. They knew for 2 fucking miles. I would get bumper to bumper with the car in front of me.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You're not getting in.
And now that I have my bigger vehicle, I'm like, oh, you could fucking hit me. Let's go. You're gonna pay for this. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I also, if you turn on your blinker, and you see where it's like getting to the point of no return, I will let you over. But if you continue to ride that line until it is mandatory you get over, you can sit there for the rest of the day. I don't give a shit.
I agree, especially when traffic is a mile back because everybody else is taking their turn. People are letting people in.
See the
and
fucking arrow
from
2 miles back.
That's why I love it. I love it when there's a semi truck.
Oh yeah.
Or 2 semi trucks is even better because they'll work with each other and they'll let each other in, but they just block the whole fucking way. It is magnanimous. Yes, I said magnanimous.
I know.
Is that a word?
Yes, that's a word.
I've also seen a lot of road rage recently.
Have you?
Yeah, on this.
Oh,
highway.
With this construction?
Yeah, people just brake checking, and I'm always behind them too, so I get a good show.
Are you a tailgater?
No,
I don't know. Oh, you're behind
I'm behind them.
Okay.
And one guy cuts in front. He even went off into the median to get in front of this guy and then brake check him. I'm like, what the fuck?
What is going on?
Nuts.
It's like if there was a cop,
people calm the fuck down. You're not going to get there any faster. You're really not.
No, that was the funny thing with that guy that cut me off. He was going all the way into town, with me, and me continuing to keep my pace and just doing what I'm doing. I ended up right behind him, maybe every single light that he made.
Right.
I mean,
so you gained nothing by driving like a jackass.
To get somewhere faster than what you anticipate in the first place, you have to have so many miles of a constant greater speed than the speed limit that it really doesn't. I mean, I know when I go on road trips, I play race the GPS.
I do
too.
Yeah.
But really, inevitably, you never win you might get a couple minutes or something depending on how many stops you make.
Right.
But really, you never win.
Right.
So what's the point in, driving 100 mile an hour down the fucking highway, risking life and limb?
The gains are minimal. And now on highway driving, I think there is a certain level of speed that reaches peak miles per gallon, like
55.
No,
I thought it was 65.
Yeah, it's actually higher.
Yeah.
Oh, has it gone up? It used to
yeah.
be 55 then.
Where you hit that peak level of aerodynamics with your vehicle, which creates the best level of miles per gallon. And if you ride that, you're going to save gas. Mm-hmm. You're still going to get there marginally the same time that if you would have gone 70 the whole
exactly.
time.
Yeah. I kind of have a lead foot.
Oh, I do too.
No,
I'm not denying. I'm just saying, like,
it's like I've realized it.
And listen, that's fine. But my point is these people who have lead foots who are putting other people's lives in danger because they want to be fucking assholes on the road.
Well, that's like this morning. I was coming here and I was in the right lane and there was a car that was slower, so I got in the passing lane.
Right.
And then he matched my speed. I'm like, what the fuck?
I had someone do that yesterday too on the fucking highway.
And I tried to speed up and he would too. I'm like, what the fuck?
What's the point in that?
Running around and speeding in city driving, you'll never have the gains you think. The only time that speeding up has any effect is, like you said, on the highway.
Yeah, with many miles.
Yeah.
The thing is, what's with people camping in the passing lane nowadays?
Oh.
Okay, so that's an issue as well.
I do that every once in a while. But I'm fucking going.
But you better be going.
Yeah.
And if somebody comes up behind you who's going faster, you better get your ass over.
Get out the way.
Yeah, I get over.
Ooh, bitch, get out the way.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
I was on my way up to the air show yesterday, and on the highway, it's like multiple cars just camped in the passing lane. And I was speaking with, we don't talk about Bruno. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with these guys? He said her
full government name.
So I kept on inching closer to this car in front of me. I'm
waiting for him to get over.
It's the passing lane. Let's go.
Did you move over to the left a little bit so you can look them in the mirror?
And then I looked on the right-hand side to see if I had enough room to, get in the slow lane and pass all these suckers.
Yeah.
No. That car was inching closer. I said, fuck this shit. Speaking of sport mode, push it down to sport mode, move right.
Boing.
Past all these guys. Goodbye, suckers. And I was gone.
Yeah, I definitely did that sport mode. He was like, what? I was like, oh, this thing's got some giddy up and go.
Well, because he floored it trying to get past the one car to get in front of the semi just so we can go in the right lane. And he goes, man, that wasn't even in sport mode. I'm like, well, when we get on the right highway, turn on sport mode real quick. And as soon as we got on the on-ramp, ching, ching.
See, I don't have sport mode, but, more modern cars have the, manual,
slap shift.
Yeah.
I do have manual shift too, but I wasn't even using that.
If I know I need to do something quick, I'll switch that over to manual and drop down gear. Got it.
I was rolling and I was like, we were going 75 just like that. And he was like, wow, it didn't feel like 75.
Well, he did jump up 20 miles per hour in
just
about a second and a half. I'm like, I felt that, but it didn't feel like they were going 75.
No, it was nice. I do love that sport mode.
Me too.
I was like, it does have a little bit of effect on your gas tank, but...
But if you're not using it all the time, it's minimal.
No, I flipped that over.
Speaking of gas gas and stuff, I saw a hilarious video on TikTok yesterday. Mm-hmm. It was he was a paraplegic, had,
Oh, he's a runner.
I'm assuming he was a veteran. He was missing both his legs and his arms.
Okay.
And, but he drives, he's like, yeah, I gotta go get gas. And he has his daughter fill the tank. He's like,
hold on a second.
Oh, he was in a Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No arms and no legs?
He
like half.
Oh, he's got prosthetics. Okay.
Yeah.
And the daughter's like, Dad, this gas is cost an arm and a leg. Pay up. And he literally takes off his prosthetics to take it to the gas station.
What's that, Diplomat?
I don't know how folks are going to see this, but fuck it. I thought this was really cool. So there's a guy on my route.
Uh-huh.
On a motorcycle.
Uh-huh.
And what's the proper way to say this? He doesn't have any
Legs.
Any legs?
No legs. He's Lieutenant Dan.
He was gunning down the street on the last section.
Runners.
On the last section of Myra.
Uh-huh.
I thought, wow, that's pretty fucking cool. Like, he
How's
has
he
no
shit?
legs. I had no clue.
He must have the handlebar ones.
I just thought that was pretty cool. I've
And he
never
was like-
seen anyone without legs. Right.
How's that anyone without legs, like at all? Or just...
Ride a bike.
A motorcycle.
A motorcycle.
Yeah, I mean, everything's up here.
Yeah.
And they do make
Manual.
What about the clutch?
automatic.
Yeah.
They
they
make
have
automatic motorcycles.
Yeah.
They do have those, yeah.
Those are
I
weird.
just thought that was
You never
cool.
heard of a suicide shifter?
No.
Actually, you could suicide shift it too. You ever seen those bikes with the long rod?
It's a
Wait. He said cock.
yeah, it's basically like a stick shift.
Yeah.
In the car,
Right.
but it's on the bike.
All it is
Suicide shift
attached
because you have
to-
to take your hand off the handlebars to shift.
Yeah, it's attached to the actual clutch or the
Shifter.
transmission.
Yeah.
And so you still have to use a clutch, and then you clutch and shift with your hands.
Now, could you blow a tranny like that?
Florida man has blown a lot of trannies.
If you push it hard enough.
Does that count? Does that count? For the meme. For the meme. That's another one for the trans community.
Oh shit. Yeah, and you can also power shift. You know what power shifting is?
What is that?
So power
You get
shifting
it
is
up.
when your RPMs match the next gear,
Okay.
and you don't even have to use the clutch.
I do that all the time.
Yeah. Power shifting is actually. I would do it all the time in my Volkswagen because it was a stick shift. You power shift, you get those RPMs up, and it'll come out and go into the next gear by itself.
Cool.
It's quite fun to do it too.
Yeah. So when you're suicide shifting, you can do it that way too. You can shift a motorcycle without pulling the clutch in.
Okay. Yeah, that day I was just curious as to how this guy was able to, change gears.
Yeah, it's probably an automatic transmission, but what was it?
Or the button one.
Or yeah, he had it on his throttle hand. Was it a trike?
I'm not that versed on bikes.
Did it have
but
three
looked-
wheels or two?
Two.
Holy shit!
2 wheels.
Pretty
yeah.
impressive.
So that's pretty tough because
How's he keep
how do you
on?
balance this, right? Did he have nubs?
What are those?
Nubs?
Well, no.
He's cut off from
where
here.
was he missing
Like,
his legs?
right here.
Right above
so
the knee.
nubs.
Right above the
So he had a little bit, but man, that's still. I mean,
once we're done, I can, let you guys know where exactly I saw this. You
Oh,
might have an
No,
idea.
you said at the end of your route,
Yeah.
It
no,
was on
that big road.
22. Section 22.
Swing 22.
Oh.
it's the very end.
Yeah. That main
Yeah.
main boulevard.
Yeah.
They actually
broken-
have some
of broken
motorcycles
dreams.
that have they're more aerodynamic. They actually have a shell
That gets
that when
one.
you go to
How does I get one?
Huh?
I've seen them.
Yeah,
Not for real. I haven't
It's
seen
a
them in
song.
person, but
Yeah.
I've seen
Oh,
them.
I don't know.
I
a
almost
Green
bought a
Day
motorcycle.
Okay.
Did you?
I'm probably still going to, but I had a buddy who needed.
That's the bike ride I go on you with. We're on.
Yeah, but I had a buddy who needed some help getting a bike from the dealership to
Oh.
his house.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" And I'm like, "Well, that depends, because that's never a good thing. Somebody asks you if you can help them out."
Especially when it's out of the blue.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was, and he was like, "Well, I just need you to get the motorcycle from a dealership and whatever else." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." He goes, "You thought I was going to ask you to move a couch or something, didn't you?" I said, "Well, yeah, that's typically how that works." And I was like, "Well, I wouldn't have said no, but I wouldn't have been happy about it."
Actually, when I bought my bike, it was in winter, and I was just gonna go use my trailer and break it up. Like, oh no, we got a guy that's got a whole bunch of warm weather gear. He'll ride it out to your house. I'm like, all right.
Okay. Well, long story short, it wasn't for him. He has a broken foot right now, so he couldn't ride it.
Right.
not his bike. Actually, his wife bought a bike, and she has never ridden on a motorcycle. She has her temporary permit here in the state of Ohio, which is just a written test, if none of you know. But she was afraid because she has never ridden a motorcycle, and it was a crotch rocket, and oh man, I pulled out of the dealership. And she drove me up to the dealership. So she was like, it wasn't anything big.
Well, I'm thinking like 400.
Yeah, it was actually like a 300, I think.
Yeah.
But they still have some giddy up and go. You know what I mean? I'm in the city. It's not like but she was like, okay, I'll follow behind you. And I said, oh, no problem. And I don't know what it is. It's a slick little bike. I got out on the main drag. I mean, I pulled out from the dealership and I just fucking laid on it. Cause she was following me, right? In an SUV. I just opened that bitch up. I actually hit the governor. I was like, so I told her, I was like, you do have a governor. It'll kick back on you. And, it's a RPM governor. So, so I'm shifting gears, whatever.
Boring.
Yeah, it's an RPM governor, so you can only put so many RPMs on it. Because I was in like second gear, but I was going like 50, in second. So it's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. No. And then I kept shifting up or whatever. And then I look back, and she's nowhere to be seen. She goes, yeah, I had to drive like 60 miles an hour. The speed limit's 35. She said, I had to drive like 60 miles an hour to catch up with you. I was like, yeah, I kind of opened it up. Sorry.
I had to see what kind of a purchase you made here.
I was like, I said, I just wanted to see what it would do. I said, it works.
Yeah. And then what did you tell me about it yesterday?
Which one?
You almost got one.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get one.
So then I'm looking, and I'm going to go back up there. Because they have this year's model, but next year's model is already out. So they have a 2023. It's a 500. So it's not bad. And
is it Yamaha, what? Kawasaki.
I think
that's how I ended up getting my bike.
It was Suzuki. Maybe it's Kawasaki.
Yeah. It was the end of the year, and it was that year's model, and the new one's doing an end of the year clearance.
Yeah, so
I get like $2,500 off of the total cost of the bike.
Yeah, so I was looking at this thing, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, fuck, I can finance this for 2 years.
They're pretty cheap too.
They're real cheap, and for 2 years, and it's like $130 or $140 a month.
Yeah.
Like, who fucking... That's nothing.
That's why I don't understand why people have such a love for Harley. They're so fucking expensive.
Well, so I've never owned a crotch rocket before, and actually that was one of my first rides on a crotch rocket. The first time I tried didn't go so well, mostly because I'm short. And
needs a step stool to get on the bike.
Well, but that is kind of...
You ever seen that video where that short guy is on a crotch rocket and he has to hop off at red lights and shit?
Right, see, like, that is...
Then he starts going and then he jumps on it.
Right, like, that's kind of a serious problem, like...
So you accidentally threw out throttle.
Yeah, you fucking,
pulling a Superman on it.
Superman, yeah, you don't want to do that. So the littler engine bikes, you're not gonna race with this. You're not gonna. I mean, you can. You do have some. There's still some torque and some speed, but for riding around the city, to and from work, shit like that or whatever, for a little over $100 a month for 2 years, that ain't nothing.
And why didn't you get one?
Because I'm lazy. Literally, the only reason why I don't own it right now is because I
didn't want to deal with the paperwork.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave my house and go to the dealer.
Closed at 4.
Yeah, it closed at 4, and they aren't open on Sundays. So I said,
You know you can order them online. Just order one.
yeah, but
You know Amazon sells motorcycles, right?
those are pocket rockets.
No, like full-size ones.
What?
Yeah. There's a guy on YouTube, he does reviews on them.
They're off-brand, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're shit.
Yeah, some Chinese type shit.
But if they're cheap,
Yeah, like $1,500.
Okay.
oh, that's not bad.
If I ever have to deliver a fucking motorcycle, somebody bought a motorcycle on Amazon, I am going to be pissed.
Hey, speaking of which, I wonder if like Carvana sells like
That's what I was thinking.
motorcycles,
Yeah.
used motorcycles.
Delivery fee, $1,000. It's like,
Oh, is that how much? Like they charge a huge delivery fee?
sometimes it depends on how
It's a
far.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
Are you looking up motorcycles on Amazon?
No, he's looking
On
on Carvana. I don't think they have them.
That's the name car.
Right? Yeah. I actually do know someone who
You would actually fit on my bike.
got.
The seat sits low enough that you would probably not have any problems.
But on your bike, the problem isn't the seat being low enough because most cruisers are fine.
Yeah.
It's how far are your controls. Oops.
You'd be fine.
That's usually the problem for me on cruisers.
They're
close enough.
yeah. Actually, it gets to the point when I'm on doing any like long ride, which I'm actually thinking about doing a bike ride this afternoon.
You want to come?
No, yeah, I'm gonna take my cruiser on Mount Hill. That'll be.
They did sell electric bikes at the bike shop.
I know they do.
Yeah, but you can't take
Yeah,
electric
you got
bikes. on the trail.
$4,200?
No, actually,
bike was
so come to
fucking
find
awesome.
out, that wasn't an electric bike.
Oh, so it's like
the one on the
Toro.
display.
That is like the top end fucking Trek mountain bike right there.
Yeah, like a Toro racing bike.
It was beautiful. I will never have it.
I want to fucking pay for that.
Yeah, it should be a nice day.
Back cruise today.
Yeah, it should be a nice day. Should be a nice day. Do they have them on Carvana?
Not on Carvana.
Okay. So, I'm not getting a motorcycle off Carvana. No, I'll probably go up there, I don't know, whatever day I get off work on time. Maybe I'll just go up there and
So
check it out. Have one of you
Florida man.
guys take me so I can ride it home. What the fuck? I mean, it's a good looking bike,
It doesn't say it's a
They
kid's bike
actually
or
sell
anything.
bikes?
Yeah.
It's only a 250.
oh no.
Oh, so that's a
Assembled in crate. It comes in a crate.
Oh yeah.
yeah. They
Like I
do
said, if
come-
I have to fucking deliver a motorcycle because some jacket.
That's how it comes.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because they're all strapped down and shit.
For only $2,500.
That's a little expensive. How much is shipping?
You can get a Ninja for like $35.
A used Ninja,
Yeah.
a very used Ninja.
$400 shipping.
Yeah, see, that's not worth it.
So you're looking at about $3,000.
Yeah, that's not worth it. I don't think, not for a 250 and not for some off-brand.
No.
But yeah, so I might get a crotch rocket. Maybe I'll have to get a crotch rocket, and we'll
have to go do bike nights
a little,
together.
yeah. I used to do bike nights all the
Yeah.
time, and I mean, why not? We're going mountain biking, so we're gonna see who can die already.
Yeah.
Who's gonna die first? Oh, so you guys, just so you guys are aware.
By the way, Diplomat, do you like the bike we picked out for you?
Oh, that little thing?
This thing,
How the fuck am I?
Diplomat, it must have been
Half the size of the table.
this. And the picture didn't do it justice, but
It was up on
Yeah,
it was
those
up on
are-
the wall.
Yeah, those are
What
called balancers.
Well, the pictures you guys sent, it looked like something that could fit in my pocket.
yeah, almost.
Almost, yeah.
Almost. No,
If you could
it
fold
was a
it
little
up.
bigger than that.
Yeah.
Even I would look like I was in the circus if I got on this thing. Okay. Yeah, it was that small. yeah. So we go to the bike shop, the local bike shop. They have a few stores around here. I'm not going to say their names because that
They don't sponsor us.
that would give us away our location.
But they don't sponsor us.
Neither does Zen and Ghost, but
they will.
you just don't know it yet. We walk in there. 31's getting a bike. I asked Diplomat. I said, "You getting a bike?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Which one you getting?" He goes, "Same one as you." And I'm like, "Okay." So I have a Trek Roscoe 6.
Yes, Diplomat or Florida Man?
Oh, I'm sorry, Florida Man. I'm sorry.
Those are the kind of wrong names we want to say, not the not the government names.
So Florida Man, I asked Florida Man, and he goes, the Roscoe 6. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I said, "You'll like it." And we were looking, and there's a Roscoe 6 up there.
Oh.
There's only one. It's the exact same as mine.
The same color.
Same
Oh yeah, I
color,
saw
same
that when I
everything?
pulled up today. I'm like,
I was like, do you have any more different color?
He did ask, like, "Do you have any other colors?" And they were like, "No."
And she was like, "No, we'd have to order it or assemble it, and we
She's
could be
like-
ready tomorrow." And we're like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
She said you can get the Roscoe 7.
Yeah. You can get the Roscoe 7, and then you'll be one better than him. And he was like, the Roscoe 7 was another $400.
It's only a slight increase of $400.
Yeah, on top of like $12.99, I think.
Yeah.
In the first place.
And the one I was gonna get was only like $530, but then
She up-talked.
she up-talked me to
yeah,
the,
but you did get a little bit nicer.
she up-talked me to one that was like $60 or $70 more.
The
So I'm like, okay,
Mark
that's not too bad of an upsell, and not $400 that he almost spent.
He almost did it too, because I'm like, "You son of a bitch."
Same main color, same color of the lettering, even the same helmet. He would have gotten the same helmet.
Yeah, so then he got the same hydration pack color too. There are 8 fucking colors you could have choose from. I even said, "I got the blue one." Right? That's hey,
I got blue.
I got blue.
And I got a black
He
one.
got black.
Yeah.
But you still got a blue one.
Nah,
He got a blue hydration pack.
I didn't think about
He
it.
has the exact same bike as me.
Mine's bigger.
He picked up the helmet.
The only difference is yours is taller.
The bike, yeah. His is a large, mine's a medium large. Same exact hydration pack. He picks up the exact same helmet that I have. I said, "You motherfucker." I swear to God.
There was only 2 colors to pick from,
Well, in that helmet, you could have gotten a different helmet.
and they only had it in one size.
Yeah. And
I was like, fuck.
so thankfully 31, because it was the exact same helmet. I already had my helmet. I traded him.
So I bought a olive green helmet that I know would have fit him. So I just swapped that out real quick. So now I have a black helmet instead of olive green.
And I have the olive green. So at least I don't have the same
It
fucking
would
color
match
helmet.
my bike.
Yeah, that's why I have it.
That's why he suggested we'll just trade.
Yeah.
Because it will look cooler.
Yeah. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
it's a bird being that cool, isn't it?
It's a bird and being wonderful like me.
He just wants to be like me.
Though he does have different pedals.
He did buy different pedals. Actually, some pretty fucking sweet pedals.
Oh, they fucking tear up my shoes.
Oh, they tore up your shoes.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're pretty aggressive. I need to get like rubber
I know.
shoes
I actually need to get
instead of that foam.
stuff. What were you wearing?
My Nikes.
Oh, okay, not Crocs.
no.
I was like, were you wearing Crocs? Well, he's got this.
That's what 31's going to do. He's going to be wearing Crocs on that.
No. The neighboring city of his, they put in that. It's not like a bike park because it's
a pump track.
Yeah, it's dirt. You know, almost like a
It's
BMX
asphalt.
trail.
It's weird. It's asphalt.
Oh, it looks like it's dirt.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's asphalt?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck that.
It looks like gravel, though.
So he went up there yesterday.
He sends us a picture. We're like, oh, okay, that would be cool.
We're like, oh, yeah, that's sweet.
Cool to try out the bikes and get used to going up and down the hills and all that. We're like, yeah, we should do that one day. And then he sends, never mind, there's like 20 fucking kids that just showed up.
As soon as I got my bike
Off the rack.
Yeah.
You didn't even ride it yet?
No. fucking 3 minivans and a pickup truck full of fucking bikes come, and all these little kids hop out and take over the fucking trail. I'm like, God damn it, man.
Yeah, you can't.
And what did you say?
What, you didn't do, like...
Fuck them kids.
There it is.
Dude, I couldn't even get in anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, they're everywhere.
You
Like-
tell me you didn't have a size or weight advantage, just kick them out of the way?
Well, and that's what I was going to say. Like, you know, my daughter wants me to run people over, and I agreed, but can't you do that?
I'm sure their parents wouldn't be too happy with that.
Fuck that.
Fuck them kids and fuck them parents.
How many minivans?
3.
Okay, so what, 3 adults?
And then a pickup truck.
Oh, 4 adults.
There were like 2 adults per vehicle.
Oh.
Oh, man. Well, never mind then. That sucks.
Fucking bullshit, man. All I wanted to do was test the bike out.
You have to do it on your NS day when there's no, while the kids are at school.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you actually get your fucking NS days.
Oh, yeah, you're not getting yours.
No.
Again.
Well, I haven't. This is the first time I've came in in the NS day in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, you're still up there on the list. That's why I'm surprised you're coming in.
It's even better because the route I'm on, it's either I get 8 hours, and they have to take time off the route because it's going to be so damn heavy,
Yeah, it's going to be heavy.
or they let me finish the route and I get penalty. So
Yeah,
That's
they'll probably
fucking-
let you finish the route.
fucking go.
If I'm being honest, they'll probably let you finish the route. But that route's not that long. I know casing it's going to be
The only
casing
issue,
it's going to take you time, but
yeah.
I mean, even casing it for 2 hours,
Yeah,
I can make up
that's
an hour on
normal.
the street. Yeah.
you don't even have to make an hour up on the street. But yeah, I mean, you'd be all right. It's just going to depend on the amount of parcels you have to dismount.
Probably a lot.
I hope
Probably.
so.
Hey, I don't care. Like I said, if
hope
I get to
so.
finish the route, that's more time for me.
Yeah, I imagine you're going to finish the route.
Yeah.
But
So, Florida Man, do you have any conspiracy theories or Florida Man stories this week?
Oh, shit. I forgot to do some
Jesus
research.
Christ, you have one fucking job on this podcast.
I mean,
Big water.
Big Water was
Big water was a good one.
You know, what makes you say that? Like, why do you think you can go without water?
Recycle inside the body.
You need water to flush out the toxins.
It's going to come out as dust.
You're sweat, which evaporates.
Yeah,
which
I'm gonna
means
tape
you're gonna
it.
lose.
You're gonna tape it.
Oh, good. You're gonna like saran wrap yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Make his own heat suit, sweatsuit.
That- what about
that way
the
it stays
urea?
in?
That way it stays in.
What'd you ask?
Urine. What about urine?
It's going to come out as dust.
I was about to say that's about to be some orange urine.
Ooh, it's gonna be brown.
Red.
Yeah,
It's gonna be red. Yeah, because your kidneys are bleeding. You're right. There's nothing to filter. We need help. I did bring up like
hold on. If he starts leaking red in blood, does that make him a woman?
ooh
Get to
get
experience
one?
that.
period blood.
I'm gonna have to add another one.
No, that's not offensive.
Okay.
It was just
Honestly, 'cause I technically only had female drivers. I was specific with it.
Yeah, well, female drivers fucked
no,
up.
I'm not making. I'm just saying.
Feminist.
I mean, if anything, it would be closer to the trans community because I mean,
We'll go with that one for the meme. Why not? That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
your
yeah,
color.
yeah.
That's your color. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, like any survival show, and that seems like it'd be something like right down your alley. Like the first thing they do is find water.
Yeah.
And-
that's
but-
why almost every major settlement started off near
Next
fresh
to-
water supplies
next to fresh water.
That's to grow food.
Okay, so not to drink.
and to keep human.
Hold
alive.
on, no, it's okay. Whatever.
No.
You do realize you can survive 2 weeks without food, but you can only survive 3 days without water.
No.
No.
That's big water for you.
So here's the issue, though. Because He bought a hydration pack.
Right. And he's down 2 ghosts since we've been here.
We are going mountain
That's
biking.
for energy.
If he doesn't need water, why did you buy a hydration pack?
Keep my back cool. Yeah.
Keep your back cool.
Keep you from sweating. Oh, the water.
No, I'll pour the water over here on my face. Keep me cool, you know. Fuck sweat.
Trying to fuck sweat. I don't know if you
Can you do that?
Yeah.
We had those toys back in the 90s
Rule
where it was
30.
kind of like a yeah. Well, no, it's
Did you see his hand gesture? I'm not the only one,
I
right?
saw that.
no, it was like one of those. It was like kind of like a Jello or something filled like plastic tube that you can just move up and down.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the first like fleshlight or something. A kid's first fleshlight. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was like a pocket pussy.
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it had the fucking hole in it.
Yeah, it's like an infinity tube or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It was big
I never
and-
had one.
big in your time, Diplomat, because you're closer to our age, Papa Smurf. You're
Right.
old.
He's too old.
He's too old.
Wait, hold on. How was Papa Smurf closer to your age?
Because
He's
he's
only
29.
29? Come on.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
I call bullshit on that one.
Well, you can call bullshit.
I've been calling bullshit on that for months now.
29. Get the hell out of here.
He looks great, doesn't he?
Don't
Someone
count.
thought he was under 21. He got ID'd.
Yeah.
Well, they ID quite frequently nowadays.
No.
I still get ID.
That's because black.
That's
don't
because
crack.
God damn it, you beat me.
Viking? No. Keep that to yourself. Keep that to yourself.
Those two said enough. I'm just.
He's agreeing. I mean,
He wants to say more.
he actually
He
said
wants
it.
to say more,
He
and I
did say
really
it
want to add
earlier.
more to the board.
He
So
did-
don't
he
be
did-
afraid.
No, the Viking did say it
very
earlier this
afraid.
week. What did you?
Don't be
you say?
scared to
He's
be
like
afraid,
some
Viking.
Tall, strapping.
Oh, yeah, he was calling me fat. I said, you calling me fat is like me calling you black. They're the same thing.
Right, but then he was like, "Wait, why you have to go there?" So then you were like, "Oh, okay." You calling me fat is like me calling you like some
Calling you bald.
No, some good-looking, tall
God of a man.
god of a man. That's what it was. Yeah, we can't all fucking look like you, man.
If you could blush right now, you'd be blushing.
Fuck you.
His cheeks are a
Are we
little
done
red.
yet? Are we done yet?
Are we done? Are you gonna buy a bike?
Not a Walmart bike.
Not today. I'm not.
Yeah, we know.
Should have went up to the bike store with
They're
us
closed.
yesterday.
They're closed.
Why do you guys wait till the end of summer?
Oh
to
my
go get
God!
the
He
fuck-
mentioned this in fucking March.
We are in the fucking month of September.
Yeah, it's like perfect weather. We're getting into perfect weather to do this.
Come on.
Yeah.
Not too
I
hot.
would say riding a bike.
We
in
have it till
summer
like
does
what?
not sound appealing
Middle
at
of
all.
December?
Well, at
It
least
depends.
middle of
Yeah.
November.
It
Yeah.
depends.
Before it starts
Yeah.
getting a little too cold.
Yeah, but we have those days where it's like 60.
Right.
All we have to do is put on a couple extra layers.
Oh yeah.
That's actually what he was saying earlier. He's like, good
Yeah.
thing like the three of us are more like warm blooded, and we don't care if it's like 30 or 40. Just put
Right.
on swishy pants.
Yeah.
Put on.
Sushi pants. You got it right.
What sort of bike would you recommend for someone who's 6'6"?
A tall one.
Extra
Oh.
large.
Like, do you have a specific like brand in mind?
Probably they have mine in an extra large.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, so you probably just get mine. Plus,
No,
it's not that expensive.
I don't. It doesn't matter your brand. I mean, I like Trek. I that's just what I like. I think you have a Giant at home.
Yeah.
Cannondale. I mean, there's a lot of good ones, but you're not going to find those at Walmart.
Okay.
No Huffies.
No BMX bike.
How long have you been riding for?
My whole life. I mean,
Would you say
I've always had a bicycle.
would you say that it's a passion of yours or
No.
a favorite pastime?
It's a hobby.
Yeah, it's definitely not a passion yet. Now that I have some
Compadres.
Did you guys see that trail I sent last night?
some people to do that with. No, I didn't look at it.
25 miles.
Oh, is that the one over in Mohegan?
Yeah.
Oh, was that the one you were looking up? No, you were looking up Cuyahoga Valley.
I was looking up one in Cuyahoga Valley. That one looks fun though. It was like the Hellmont Hills or something like that.
I don't know.
It's right in Cuyahoga Valley. There's a nice 6 to 8 foot drop right in the beginning.
Yeah,
but then
fucking drop.
6 to 8 foot drop right in the beginning, but everything else is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's campgrounds over there. So
yeah,
so there's one over in Hartville. There's one over in Wellington.
This one was by Loudonville.
Yeah, it's not far from the Mohican Valley.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
I used to go camping in Loudonville.
See, this is why I said he can go with us, and he can just take his fishing poles.
Right. But they said for beginners...
Yeah, exactly.
Beginners wouldn't pass.
See you when you guys get back to the lake.
That was so fun. He's like, I caught 3 fish.
God damn it, why are we doing this? Yeah. Oh, we're definitely going to be like that today. You going to learn today.
Dude, my fucking ass was hurting me yesterday because I went out with my nephew just riding around town.
Oh, yeah, and you were sitting down. Yeah. Sitting on that seat's terrible.
Yeah.
I said the last time I rode a bike, it was summer after my freshman year of college, and I rode the 20-mile towpath.
Wait, you haven't ridden yet?
No.
You haven't ridden your bike?
We got back back at like 8:30.
Yeah, we did get back pretty late.
When my kid
What
was
about
young,
this morning?
I actually
You could have
went on
rode it down
bike
to the
rides a
gas
lot, like
station.
bike.
Oh,
they were
yeah.
all the flat paths. I actually had it was a bike seat that instead of being on
You
the back,
show up too goddamn
they were
early.
front, so you
I
could see
live
everything.
far.
It made it
That's
pedal a
planned
little
for
hard
9.
because it was right there where my knees, so I had to kind of bow leg it a little bit.
Yeah.
But we went for 10-mile bike rides. She just sit there and listen to music.
Just enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, inevitably, 10 miles is on a bike is not that far.
No.
You know, it's very doable. So
I just found a trail over by where I live. It looks pretty good.
yeah, we'll try it out.
I've liked the towpath.
Yeah, the towpath is great, but
Too boring.
you need to put like a gel seat cover
what I
on.
was saying is,
Yeah.
I when my kid was real little, me and her would go on bike rides.
Yeah, it's super fun.
I found myself riding on like my leg
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Now on my cruiser bike, we actually have one of those. It's like a ride along. It's like a trailer that mounts to the back of my bike.
Oh yeah.
She has pedals, so basically turns it into a tandem bike.
Nice. Oh,
We
we
did
one
see
of
a
those.
tandem bike. I think it'd be great for you too.
Do you know how hard it is to ride a tandem?
Well, these two can figure it out.
Because I used to
Diplomat's
have
smart.
one.
Viking's resilient.
He's going to be sitting in the back going, this is reparations as I'm pedaling.
You're damn right.
It's the opposite of driving Miss Daisy.
He's gonna leave you hanging.
I'll pull out my belt and whip you along. Keep moving.
Wait, so he gets to sit in the front?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Remember, he is in a BDSM.
You're going to be in the back of the bus?
He can pedal away. Yeah.
No, it's either way, it's bad. It's either he's going to be in the back of the bus, or he's going to be up front with.
And I know where you're going. Don't you go there.
What?
Don't even think about it.
I wasn't going any further. I was just asking if you were sitting in the back of the bus.
Are you going to Rosa Parks it or Miss Daisy it?
It's more comfortable and peaceful in the back of the bus. You know, you don't have to deal with all
Have
the
you
nonsense.
ridden a school bus?
Oh, but the back of the bus is where you always wanted to be.
Exactly. But it's not peaceful.
Back in the
No,
day,
it's not peaceful.
No, every boing.
Back of the bus was rowdy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
where all the cool kids sat.
That's where all the drug deals went down.
not at my school.
You went to fucking France. Bunch of fucking pussies in France. They surrendered to Germany.
Stop being insensitive.
It's not insensitive.
We don't support the French on this podcast.
The French hasn't been part of a winning war since the American Revolution.
Hey.
Let's be honest.
You just got that?
Yeah. He's just now figured out we're talking about him.
I thought you were French Canadian, which is even worse because they're fucking assholes.
You did say you were French Canadian once. So how many lies have you told us?
The French.
No, you
not
said
French
French.
Canadian.
You said French Canadian.
I said not French Canadian.
Is French Canadian.
It wasn't him?
No.
Oh, damn it.
Well, still, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Florida man. I have that on here somewhere.
Fuck you, Florida man.
Where's the diplomat one?
Well, I have that too, but there's no reason to play it.
Yeah. He might be hitting a tree going 20 miles per hour today. Take off his helmet, throw it back real quick. Ah!
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. You sure you don't want to come watch?
I got you.
No, that's I get it.
Get a dirt bike.
No, that's a totally different path. Totally different trails.
Trying to be inclusive here.
What that you? Does the dirt bike identify as a mountain bike?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it can go on the trails. We'll see what the park ranger has to say about that. But
does that count for the trans community?
No.
You're just trying to get Mark.
I know.
That's all he wants. He was like, I just want.
I mean, I guess you could write down the French.
No.
Oh yeah, actually, you probably should write down the French. And there should be 3 of those. Me, you, and the Viking.
What did I say about the French?
Oh, I don't know, but
I'm
it
French
works.
Canadian. I have French Canadians. So
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
French is just in general.
Yeah. So.
Fuck French Canadians.
Oh yeah. The fucking D-gens from up north.
DJs from up north.
Okay, so I think anybody else got anything to talk about?
No, but I can't wait to hear your escapades on the next podcast.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll have 2 escapades by then.
Sescapades?
Not sexcapades.
What about sex?
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and all the things that will be. Let's talk about sex.
What the hell? He actually knows something?
Hell yeah!
Who doesn't know that song?
Yeah, who doesn't know that
a little
song?
salt and pepper.
Well, he never really does that type of
He's
stuff.
done that twice today now. He's been singing.
Yeah.
They never do that stuff?
No.
We do this every fucking
Salt
day.
and pepper here, and
That is
we
true.
in effect.
That is true. We do this every day. Yeah.
Now you see where I got it from, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. His dad was at the game, and we're up there, and he starts talking in song lyric to me, and I just laughed because I knew exactly what he was getting at. His uncle was up there who does not get it, and
My uncle is like you, Florida man. He's usually just in his own world. We have to be like, boy. He's like, oh, okay, we're going this way. That's not a name drop. That's just what we call him.
yeah, it was actually really funny because he is just like you. That's going to be you as an old man.
Oh, no.
It was so funny. He was spilling fucking beer all over himself, and he was taking a drink, and he's like, "Oh, well, that sucks."
Where it's like, it's okay. Your back of the shirt is wet because of sweat. Not the front of your shirt. I'm just trying to even it out a little bit.
Yeah, that was great. That was fucking great. But yeah, that's gonna be you in 40 years.
If you guys say, fuck.
Yeah, it was
Kind of
pretty
future
funny.
ahead of me.
Just he's on his OFP. No? OFP?
OnlyFans platform?
No. No. OFP is
Only for physicians?
own fucking program.
No.
So, all right, we're going to be Oscar Mike. Anyone? Oscar Mike?
I know it's a military term. I just don't know.
That's an easy one.
No.
You guys fucking suck. Oscar Mike is on the move.
Okay.
So we're going to be Oscar Mike here. We're about an hour and a half in, so it's actually
It's a short one today.
it's a shorter one than what we normally had.
Yeah.
Quick recap of
Yes,
the board.
let's do it.
All right, we have 4 marks for kids, 2 marks for muscular dystrophy, 3 marks for the trans community, female drivers 3 marks, air quotes runners. Domine pasa spiritu sante. 1 mark for runners and 3 for the French.
Vive la France!
No.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
And 1 for the diplomat. 2 for the diplomat. So if you have any ideas about how we keep Florida Man honest with this this bet, please reach out. We're trying to figure this out, and we could really use the help because we really want to do this. Because either he's going to die,
because I really want to slap him.
Yeah, either he's going to die or he's just going to fail, and then we will all get to slap him. Viking, are you in on this?
Yes, I will be in on this.
How much?
I'll put $100 in. I'll put $100 in.
So you'll match the 100. Okay.
So
that's
$600.
That's $600 plus a hotel
plus
room.
a hotel room for the burnout.
Okay. He said, look at you. He's like, you motherfucker.
5-star hotel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He did say a 5-star hotel.
Wow.
Yeah.
For the entire weekend of the.
Keep him honest until he dies or gives up.
Yeah. So we really need.
Absolutely in on this.
We do really need your help in this.
For a month.
He's not going to survive.
1 month. 30 days. Well, 30 days.
Yeah, 30 days.
30 days. So whether the
Just
month.
take my word.
Yeah, we're not going to take your word. So if you could reach out, help us out, we'll figure this out. Maybe we'll just have 24-hour surveillance on him. I mean, that would be fine too.
Hire a PI.
Yeah, something like that. You know, we just need.
That'll go into your fee though. How much you get.
But we'd really like to get this going because I'd really like to slap the shit out of him.
Once again, if you have any other feedback beyond that, please reach out to us on any of our social media platforms, Facebook, email,
TikTok.
TikTok-ish.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Please share. Please share. What did you have to say?
What?
I don't know. You were going to say something.
It's gone now.
It's gone. All right, cool. Yeah, you can't keep anything
gone
on.
with you.
Yeah. OFT. All right, so we're going to wrap it up, and I am your host, Papa Smurf.
I'm the Viking.
I'm the diplomat.
Florida Man.
And I'm 31.
And we'll see you next time.
Have a happy Labor Day.
Oh, yes, happy Labor Day.
Fuck
Bye.
off.
Fuck you.